Did somebody say double hope?
Hope? That's my favorite word! It's almost as good as... No, nothing could ever be as good as hope. I was such a fool to think I could think of anything else that could even compare.
Welcome back to Danganronpa 2! Last time, Nekomaru got murdered, and now we're playing as Nagito!
Yeah.
And as such, because the laws of the universe dictate whoever we control must be voiced by the mole, Nagito gets voiced by the mole.
Oh, right. I don't have access to my e-pet during this.
Nagito does not play Tamagotchi or Digimon. The heathen.
Such a shame. Hope's Peak Academy founder, Izuru Kamakura. I understand why the school would immortalize such an important person in a portrait, but why would they put it in a place like this? What are they trying to show to me? This is the clocks everyone's been talking about, right? I never knew this clock had an alarm function. The alarm is set to 5:30 a.m. That probably means something. Fuyuhiko, what do you think about this?
Hey, you said you've witnessed Nekomaru.
That's me.
Oh, whoops!
You said that you witnessed Nekomaru at sunrise, right? Can you explain that to me in a little more detail?
I was so hungry yesterday that I couldn't sleep. I figured it was nearly morning, so I went to go check the clock in the lounge. It turns out I was totally off. It was still 5 a.m.
Hey!
And that's when it happened. I heard the sound of the door closing off in the distance. When I stuck my head up from the lounge, oh my god, I have a cat that decided to randomly jump up. Hello, Cuddles.
I think this is
Anyway.
the first time we've seen Fuyuhiko from the back.
Yeah.
Anyway, I saw Nekomaru's back. He was about to go down to the first floor.
Wait.
I
So,
thought about...
keep going.
I thought about running after him, but I didn't have the energy or willpower to do it.
What's up?
So you had a cat jump on your lap, and both of your cats are boys.
Yeah.
Would that mean that you had Nekomaru jump into your lap?
What?
Unless I'm misremembering my Japanese, Neko is cat and Maru is boy.
I don't think Maru means boy.
Alright, let's pull this up. No, not Reddit.
I feel it means something, but I don't think it's boy. Huh?
If I knew something like this would happen, I would have mastered the strength to follow him. Alright.
What's up, Dragon Cat?
Hey! Hey!
It does. So Maru does not mean boy. His name literally translates to cat round or round cat.
So he is a round cat.
Yeah, Nekomaru is a fat cat.
That's even better.
Oh my god. Anyway, but why would Nekomaru wander off so early in the morning?
I
Was wondering about that too. I mean, I already knew I wasn't going to get any sleep. So I just sat in the lounge, stared off into space for no real reason, and waited for him to come back.
Oh,
Jeez.
Dragon Cat, I meant that Taze's cat. Because he also had a cat jump in his lap.
Yes.
I think Nekomaru would crush Taze's lap too.
I mean, yes. And that's when the clock in the lounge started ringing. Thanks to that loud alarm, I completely forgot about Nekomaru. Until just now. Oh, fucking hiccups.
Then, from the time you saw Nekomaru until the alarm rang, you were at the lounge the whole time? But what were you doing during that time? By chance, were you thinking about everything that's happened so far and getting choked up?
What?
Huh? Was I right?
You...
Of course not, asshole! You're completely wrong!
I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. And I thought you were reminiscing about Peko or something. But that can't be, right? After all, you already know how pointless it is to cling to memories of the dead. Alright, what you gotta say, Soda? Kazuichi, if you don't mind, can you inform me? That stuff about a rumbling noise and the ringing clock, what was that all about?
You...
Seriously? You don't know?
You're so kind, Kazuichi. Thank you for actually taking the time to explain it to me.
Ah...
Huh? So that's how it is. Fine, I'll tell you. It happened last night. I was sleeping in peacefully in my room when all of a sudden, I heard this huge sound.
Ah!
Whoa! The hell? The sound was super loud, so I rushed out of my room. And as I went down the hall toward the lounge...
Hey! What are you doing?
Oh,
This raucous... It's louder than the supreme ruler of the netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice!
Don't go making all that noise so suddenly. It's not me. The wall clock just started ringing. I was just trying to stop it. Then hurry up and stop it already. I know. I'm in the middle of doing that.
and that's when the sound finally stopped.
Ah.
Man, that totally freaked me out. Well, I'm definitely wide awake now.
What did you do to me?
My mental defenses were bombarded with sonic resonance.
You!
Fuyuhiko! Was this not your doing just now?
Shut up!
Why would anyone do something so childish?
Huh?
You must have rushed over after hearing that sound, but you sure seem to get there pretty fast.
Well, yeah.
Well, I didn't rush over here. I was at the lounge by coincidence.
You fiend.
Coincidence.
Huh?
What? Do you doubt me?
Hey,
Whatever. I don't really give a crap, but it's 5:30 a.m.
aw, man.
Man, thanks to Fuyuhiko, I woke up early for no reason. I should go back to sleep.
Huh?
Huh? What was that sound?
What's going on?
Earthquake?
This pressure.
It did not feel like it shook.
Hey!
There's no way this building is gonna collapse, right?
Hey,
Hey, Kazuichi, stop clinging to me! And that's what happened.
I see. So you're the one who was clinging to Fuyuhiko?
that's obviously wrong.
That's not the important part!
And what happened afterward? Did you guys just separate?
Hey,
We decided to wait things out, but in the end, nothing else happened.
Was Nagito just being a shipper on deck right there?
also,
Yes.
And not just that, we all felt really weak, so we decided to just go back to our rooms for a while. Hello again, Cat.
I see. Yep. What you said just now was extremely important. Thanks to that, I've thought of one suspicious person.
What?
Who are you talking about?
Me, of course.
Huh?
I mean, isn't it strange? I was the only one who didn't notice an alarm that was so loud, everyone else came out of their rooms. Well, the same goes for that rumbling noise that you guys heard after that.
Why, you...
Hey, you better not be trying to confuse the shit out of us.
Of course I'm not. For now.
Hey, hey, hey!
For now, Linus, what's making us even more worried?
Anyway, it seems there's no doubt that what you guys just told me is a very important clue. The wall clock alarm you heard first, and the rumbling noise that came right after. Now then, how do these noises relate to the case?
Gosh, the realization that Nekomaru's name means round cat is now giving me the mental image of the giant fat cat Final Fantasy XIV mount with Nekomaru's head superimposed on it.
I was thinking more of the JoJo clothes.
Good news! Monomi has recovered my head and found a fabulous new body!
Now give me milk!
No. Cats don't like milk, actually. Well, actually, no, they...
Nekomaru doesn't know that.
Exactly!
Fair.
Yep, I get it now. Thanks to everyone's detailed information, I'm slowly getting a grasp of the situation. If I put events in chronological order, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 5 a.m. That's the time Nekomaru apparently went down to the first floor. At 5:30 a.m., the alarm clock in the lounge started ringing. When that happened, you two woke up and left your rooms to go to the lounge, where Fuyuhiko was. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't quite make sense.
Let's make history.
Now that I think about it, something might have happened to Nekomaru during that noise.
If so, that must have been Nekomaru's final scream before he breathed his last.
Hold on. If Nekomaru died when we heard that sound, doesn't that mean we have an alibi?
Alibi?
I mean...
When we heard that rumbling noise, we were at the lounge, you know? If that's when the murderer killed... Let me try that again. If that's when the killer murdered Nekomaru, then we have a solid alibi.
I get it.
Can't argue with that.
It might be too soon to declare that just yet. We can't be certain unless we first clear up the mystery surrounding that rumbling noise. Rumbling noise, huh? Did something heavy fall over or something? Also, based on what everyone just told me, there's another thing I'm curious about. You all heard the alarm clock in the lounge go off just before the rumble. What do you suppose that means?
Hey,
Hey, haven't we talked enough? I really think I should repair the elevator soon.
Oh, my. You're still here?
Yeah! Once the elevator's fixed, I'm not gonna let you anywhere near it!
And so, Kazuichi ran down the stairs, complaining for some reason.
jeez.
Some reason, yeah. So, what should we do now?
There's something I wanted you to do. After the elevator's fixed, there's something I want you to investigate.
Huh?
What is it?
The clocks in the first floor lounges of both Grape House and Strawberry House. Right after that... What? That
Just keep
sentence
going.
feels weird. Right after that,
I mean,
you
it's
heard a
Nagito's,
strange
though.
rumbling sound that didn't quite make sense.
Huh?
Huh? Why?
I'll tell you later.
Hey, bastard!
Fine, but why are you asking me? You can investigate that yourself.
I would investigate it myself, but by the time the elevator's fixed, there's a chance I might not be with you all anymore.
Huh?
Anyway, I'm counting on you.
That's bastard. That's bastard doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
Now then, here comes the main event. There's only one thing I can do for them. I can go to that place for everyone's sake. I can't let them face that danger. I must be the pariah who goes in their place.
Alright, so I'm gonna be right back because I'm pretty sure that the reason my cat is hopping up on me all the time and getting in my grill is because they want dinner.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's fine. Perfect timing.
That's it. I should investigate one more time before I head over there. The elevator and the door at the far back of Strawberry Hall. Just in case, it might be good to check and make sure they're really blocked off.
Save. Just in case you get yeeted into the void dimension again.
Thank you, thank you. If I press the button next to the elevator, the door should open so I can write it. But nothing happens when I press it. Looks like it's definitely broken.
Huh?
Hey, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? You're getting in the way of my repairs.
Hey, why did the elevator break in the first place?
Man.
Oh, the killer malfunctioned the safety device. Look, you see that silver cover under the button? It looks like that's the elevator's control panel. They probably opened it up and messed with the settings. The cover is locked, so they wouldn't have been able to open it unless they had some kind of tool.
Are there any tools in this building?
No, there shouldn't be. I don't really know if they forced it open with a tool anyway. The control panel on this side wasn't the one that was forced open.
I see. It's the control panel on the Grape House side that's broken then.
Yeah.
If the one on this side isn't broken, that's the only thing I can think of. I'm pretty sure there should be a control panel over there, too. Plus, the elevator is stuck on the Grape House side.
Wouldn't that mean the last person who used this elevator went to Grape House?
Yep, it's official. The elevator was disabled on the other side.
Hey!
Hey, I don't have time to talk to you! Hurry up and go away!
You.
Jeez, I'm trying to do repairs without any tools. No matter how much time I get, it won't be enough.
If you don't have any tools, why don't you use this?
Huh?
Alright, back.
Whoa!
Is this a multi-tool? Oh, where did you get something like this?
I had it with me before I even arrived at the 4th island. If we're going to explore a new island, it's essential to bring this kind of equipment, right?
You serious?
Guy like you has been walking around with a dangerous tool this whole time.
Huh? Is there something wrong?
It's nothing.
Then I'll let you have this. Your repairs might go faster now, right? But in exchange, I want you to do something.
Huh?
What?
That multi-tool has a compass. After the elevator is fixed, I want you to ride the elevator and see how the compass reacts.
What the hell for?
Well, to be honest, there's something I still don't understand. regarding the structure of this building. So, please, I really need this information to find out the relationship between the building and the elevator.
Huh?
I don't really get it, but, well, as long as I'm just checking a compass, I don't mind.
I'm glad. Then I'll leave the rest to you.
Gosh, not gonna lie, this section of the game is probably the part of it where I find Nagito by and far the most relatable.
Yeah, because now you get to see his inner thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
I can think of only one reason why the killer barred the door to Strawberry Hall. They wish to prevent me from going to the crime scene.
Judgment!
Which means the killer was afraid. Afraid of the conclusion promised by my assumptions.
I'll just let you have that one, Gundam. It's the Strawberry Hall door that leads to the tower. The button is broken. There's no way it'll open. As I recall, based on what Fuyuhiko told Hajime over the phone, the other side of this door is also barred with chains. They must have been really cautious to go to the trouble of barring the door from both sides. Something about that seems a little suspicious.
Let's make history.
The killer's intent. I can think of only one explanation.
Ah, Gundam.
Perhaps they intended to keep me from entering the scene of the crime.
Listen well.
I already said this 5 moments ago!
Yeah, that was probably it.
I love how Nagito's reaction was basically what you were doing.
Yeah. Look, I get him. Just as I thought, there's no mistaking it. The elevator and the Strawberry Hall door look like they're completely broken. I didn't expect the contact elevator to be disabled from Grape House. As long as it's disabled, there's no way to move between houses. Which means the person who disabled the elevator would be stuck at Grape House. That person, they should still be at Grape House, but no, it's too soon to form an answer. But I won't be too late to find the answer, even after I finish investigating that room.
Well, are you ready for murder clown times?
Ah, my dearest friend, clowns. The final dead room. Only those who win the life-threatening game contained within will reach the Octagon. And inside the Octagon, the ultimate weapon awaits. There's no doubt Nekomaru's killer has been to that place.
The ultimate weapon, Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student hiding with us in Hope's Peak Academy.
No matter where I search, there are no weapons anywhere in this building. Regardless of the weapon used to kill Nekomaru, the killer must have obtained it there. If that's the case, I should get going. Also, unlike everyone else, I don't mind dying at all. That's all the more reason why I should go.
The ultimate weapon of the Octagon, known as the Octagoon.
Oh my god, are we playing fucking Saw?
Welcome to a massive reference to the Zero Escape series.
That was gonna be my other guess, because while I haven't played the games, I have seen screenshots.
So you know exactly what kind of gameplay this is gonna be.
Vaguely. I see something with the lights over there. I see. So this is the final dead room. It feels a little eerie. But don't get scared. Did the door just lock? I see. The door's designed to automatically lock. It's not I would have turned back if it stayed unlocked.
How? And I thought the door finally opened. Now it's locked again.
Oh no. I figured you'd turn up since I haven't seen you in a while, but I never expected to see you here.
Nagito? Huh? Why are you in such a dangerous place?
Same to you. Why are you here?
I heard the body discovery announcement, and I thought something happened in this room.
And you got locked in when you came inside? You're a fool from head to toe.
I am truly ashamed.
Well, not that I care. Just make sure you don't get in my way. Wow,
Get
I just
in your
realized
way?
something. Is this the
What?
only person that Nagito has been, like, rude and dismissive towards? I feel like for everyone else, he would say that he'd be the one getting in their way, and that it's such a tragedy that he has to take up space in the same room as them.
Well, he's that way to Monokuma as well.
Get in your
True.
way?
The life-threatening game is going to start soon, right? It'd be annoying if you got in my way.
Could it be?
Are you planning to do it?
No, I'm not that big a fan of stuffed animals. If I don't, I can't get out of here, right? And besides, the only way trash like me can be useful is by risking my life for everyone's sake.
That's wrong.
Aze?
Bonk.
What?
That last remark.
What remark?
You know what remark?
No, I've just been reading what's on the screen. I haven't really been paying attention to the words that have been coming out of my mouth.
Mr. Oh, I'm not into, stuffed animals.
Oh, right. That. Anyway, your line's up.
You're wrong. Nagito is not trash at all. There's no such thing as a human being who doesn't deserve to live. I know I'm being heartwarming right now, but my heart is super scared and pounding like crazy.
Are you sure you're not just excited? You know, isn't it exciting to think that I can finally be useful for the sake of those who shoulder hope? Now then, about this so-called life-threatening game.
Seek a way out,
Alrighty.
motherfucker! Aze?
One moment, I had to get back to my room. Nagito, if there's anything you don't get, just ask me. By all means, I'll help you and make sure you get out of here.
Leave it to me.
Bring it on, escape game.
That sounds like something a teacher would say, but I shouldn't expect too much from her. There's something written in blood on the wall.
Looks like it's the number 3.
Which is how many joints I smoked today. These blood symbols alone don't make sense, but maybe if I can bind them with something else.
Nagito isn't Hagakure!
It says, watch the news in blood.
Oh, I might get cursed just by looking at it.
It's just a secret code. Plus, it's a pretty common one.
Secret code? Nagito, do you happen to know what this means?
Yeah, it's a common riddle. Well, it's a good thing Nagito knows, because I don't. There's something written in blood at the back of the closet.
Looks like the number 5.
Oh! I get it. I get it. Nope. Don't check this.
Hang on.
Okay.
Wasn't there something else in there, though?
I mean, yeah, there was a coat hanger. But, like, I can't really... Oh. There's just one hanger hanging in the closet. It might be useful for something, so I should grab it just in case. Okay, I thought I had tried to check the hanger before, and that had,
So I am very disappointed.
Why?
I searched for Monomi smoking a fat blunt and got 0 results.
Of course! They're all going to the Celeste results.
I did find a picture of Puro from Changed smoking a fat blunt, though.
Oh, delightful.
It's Monokuma's plushie.
You want me to punish you guys?
Maybe later.
It looks like this plushie talks when you squeeze the tummy.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Life size! Oh.
Oh, what? An advertisement?
There's something shining under the bed. I can't reach it. Looks like the bed is fixed to the floor. I can't even move it.
Is there something thin and long? And I swear to God, Nagito, if you make another sex joke...
He won't. If he won't, I will.
If I straighten out, it'll become a thin stick. Right. Now do so and use it on the bed.
Well, what are you gonna straighten it out with?
My hands! I've done that all the time! Anyway,
Yeah, but...
This is
This
number 4.
is the number 4, right?
It looks like a different symbol to me. Like, for instance, a symbol that you often see on maps. There's something written in blood on the wall.
I can see the number 7.
I feel like I'm saying the same thing for all these. Let's see. It's locked. It won't open. Okay, that was weird how it just shifted my cursor over like that.
Yeah.
Pliers, huh? These might be useful for something, so I should grab it. There we go. This looks like some kind of password.
I got it!
The first letters of the day of the week are probably the password.
Monday. T W T F.
TF.
I doubt it's that simple.
Did somebody say TF?
This television looks broken. Ah, it's a laptop. Looks like it's on, but it's locked, so I can't really access it.
It doesn't look like you can input the password. How are we going to turn it on?
Cryptic investigation bullshit. Hope you're having fun.
Yep, I have some ideas. I'm pretty sure I have to input a 4-digit password.
No problem.
I have a secret plan. If you input 9,999 password combinations, it'll eventually open.
I'll leave that mindless work to you, Mono.
I'll decline as well.
The password to open this. I have a feeling that the hint is close by. Oh. Okay, you know what?
Double checking things.
Yeah, okay.
it to
Aw.
If you don't know something, don't overwork yourself. Feel free to ask me anytime.
Just take a close look at everything again.
Oh.
This must be the unlocking device for the iron bars. I probably have to put in the 4-digit passcode.
Alrighty.
This time around, let's try the 9,999 combinations.
You're right, but there don't seem to be any buttons for inputting a password.
Ah!
Uh-oh.
Looks like it might be under this lid, but it doesn't seem to open. Not just that, what's this red light that's on top of this device? Right, I recall that
Maybe... Was it something like a right-clicking thing? I forget how you do this, but yes, you can combine items. There we go.
I hit the Y button. Obtain desk key.
Alrighty.
Maybe we can escape with this, Nagito.
Who knows?
Ah, scissors. If you use these to cut the iron bars...
You're joking, right? Or is that supposed to be an indirect hint?
I'm sorry.
He's not genocide or show, Monami.
Nagito,
Jack.
we have a problem. These iron bars are completely blocking the door.
As long as we don't do something about these bars, we won't be able to escape from this room. You never know until you try.
Well, I guess that answers that.
Use the
Can we use
scissors
it
on
on
Monami. Looks like you'll find a lot of stuff. And a lot of stuffing inside her.
You're right. We can learn the details of items you find by using the A button. If you move the cursor of the item and press the button, looks like you can also use it.
Oh god, this game is so jank. I love it.
Yeah.
Huh?
They
Hey.
chose a perfect time to use this joke.
What are you saying about the A button and R button?
You don't need to worry about it. I'm just talking to myself. Also, it looks like I can use these items on each other.
Ha!
This plushie, if it's talking, it might be powered by a battery. Alright, let's try cutting it open.
Enough already!
Ah! I didn't need any grannies!
What a loud thing! Cut it open right away!
Ah, so there was something.
You
Still
bisected it.
enough power. Okay, but I have no idea where to use the battery.
Might be something you haven't found yet.
Let's see. It said it looks like a different symbol. A symbol that you often see on maps. Unfortunately, I'm not used to seeing that symbol on maps. Oh, hey, good idea. This television looks broken. Nope, it's broken.
Sadly, it does not seem to have worked. You haven't examined that wall, actually.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, it just had...
It's the number 6.
A thought.
Jackpot!
Oh my!
I realized the 6 had a line at the top of it where you usually have it under to indicate whether which side is right side up for a 6 or a 9.
Good on you, Dirk.
Oh my fucking god. I had to Google the solution to that puzzle because I was hard stuck.
You didn't even get to the part which gets most people stuck then, Taze.
A digital camera and a USB stick, huh? Looks like there's no battery inside the digital camera. Thankfully. Now we can use the digital camera. Check the picture that's inside. Aha. It looks like a photo of a space poster that's posted on a wall somewhere. I wonder what it means. It's the USB stick that was inside the safe, shaped like a key. With this, I might be able to unlock the laptop. Right. Use. On thing. Just as I thought. Looks like I was able to unlock the lock with this USB stick. Now, I need to put in the password next. Maybe the memo that was inside the desk drawer might be the laptop's password. Oh, you're just going to go ahead and show it to me.
I got it. It's the first letters of the days of the week.
That's dumb, Monami.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, meaning it's MTWTFSS.
Huh?
Huh? It was wrong?
I doubt it's that simple. Also, why did Monami start with Monday?
Some people do that for some reason.
Okay. Let me try. Earth. Mars. Jupiter. Saturn. Sun.
Huh?
I think you messed up.
Yeah, I think so. Let me try this. Okay. Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn.
Jackpot!
So I had to not do it like Monomi did, where she started with the second one. Is this Othello?
Is this Othello? Pull that shit back up.
Hold on.
You okay?
Yeah, I just had to sneeze. You're up, Taze.
There. Okay. What is this? Looks like Othello.
Leave it to me.
If you don't know something, don't overwork yourself. Feel free to ask me anytime.
I'll ask you. What happened?
Feel free to ask. I love it. Feel free to ask me anytime. Hey, Monomi, can you just feel free to ask me for help. Hey, can you help? And immediately breaking down into tears is a mood. Anyway, I'm not good at Othello. I won't be able to get out of here.
Othello is irrelevant. The laptop is showing a picture of the red lights on the device that's next to the iron bars. Look closely at how the device blinks and compare it to the picture.
I see.
I see. But how will I be able to input it?
How? There's only one thing in this room that you can input a number into, right?
Huh. Leave it to me.
Okay, so we've got all but 2, 3, 3 and 4, 1 and 2.
Huh.
I will say, this is the only part of this puzzle that I myself never personally solved.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. I get it.
Leave it to me.
It's not Othello. Let's see.
Huh. Leave it to.
Okay. I'm gonna need to write this down a little bit.
Here, give me a... You know what? Give me a second. Let me help you. There. I posted a screenshot of what's up on the laptop.
Oh, I don't
For
need
your
that
reference.
anymore. I got all the information I needed out of it.
Wow! You even sounded
I'm
like
in-
Nagito there.
I'm interested to see if you'll solve this one.
Let's see.
I think I finally understand how this puzzle works now myself.
Yeah. Let's see.
Just
The only question is, are the black dots a blank light and the white one on? Or is black when it's on and white when it's off?
would you mind keeping that up just for a few more moments?
Let's see. You know what? I think it's fair to say that when they're off, they're off. So that would make that one 2. That one 3. Okay, so I've got 4 numbers out of this. However, they're not single-digit numbers is the problem. So I've got 11, 2, 3, and 12. Because what I noticed on here is that this is binary. So the top one is a 1, the second one is a 2, the third one is a 4, the last one's an 8. and then you just add up what they are to get a final number.
Leave it to me.
Also, confirming that is the picture on the laptop when you're not looking at it, where it says 0 is all blank, 1 is when it's just the one on the right, 2 is when it's the one second from the right, and 3 is when the 2 on the far right, or 3 is when the 2 on the far right are lit. Which also, by the way, confirms for us that the middle two numbers are 2 and 3.
Here's the other question. Is it left to right or right to left?
Right to left. That's what it said, that there's an arrow on top of the diagram on the laptop.
So, what's your answer?
Well, I've got 11, 2, 3, and 12. So, now we've got the minor problem of, that is too many digits.
How
Add
much? Hang on. I'm
like 11 to...
I could try that. Oh, let's see. No.
Try 1312.
Why would it be 1312?
Because all cops are bastards.
No, not in this case.
Wait.
13,
Holy shit, I think I finally got it.
13, 16. No, that's not enough digits.
I'm checking to see if the answer that I came to is actually correct.
Oh, do you have something, Dragon Cat?
Yeah, I got it!
Of course, you've gone through this before, so you probably have.
Yeah, but that is the this is the part of the puzzle that I've literally never done before.
Right, but I'm saying, having an idea of what the solution can be.
No, the reason I didn't do it, because for the entire time that I've played this, and I've played this through this, like, twice over, and watched multiple playthroughs of it, and pretty much everybody I've watched has also been completely stumped by this puzzle. I've never known what the answer is, or how to reach it. So this is the first time I've actually solved it at all.
I use the signal book on the laptop to decipher it. I'm looking to get a 4-digit number in the end, right?
Yes.
Okay. And sadly, I can't do hexadecimal.
Why don't you give him a hint, Suka? I think he needs it at this point.
Would you appreciate that, Earth?
Does it involve performing some sort of math on the 2-digit numbers?
I don't think the way you would put it is math.
Okay.
But no, you do not do any sort of calculations.
Okay. Let's see.
Is the premise correct of there being 2-digit numbers?
No, there are no 2-digit numbers. The correct answer will have all four numbers being single digits.
So what are your thoughts right now?
Earth's or mine?
I think what Dragon Cat said in chat might be accurate.
What is bit shifting?
Basically, shifting all of those to the left. So, like, how the first one has everything but the second lit up, and the arrow on the laptop has the arrow pointing to the left. If we shift everything to the left and loop it, that would turn the 11 into a 7, for instance. And then you get the 7, 4, 6, 9. No, that's not right.
That was a good guess, though.
It was. So, would you like one more hint?
Leave it to me.
Sure. I'll take it.
Positioning is everything for all parts of this puzzle.
Huh?
If something doesn't make sense in one direction, try looking at it from a different one.
Let's see. No, that one can't work because it gives a... Well, I tried taking the... all the digits, like, stacked on top of each other like I had them, and I flipped it to the side and input the 4 digits that way.
What do you mean by that?
Well, like, if you write down what the binary is, and then, like, one line, carriage return, one line, carriage return, one line, carriage return, you have a square of ones and zeros. Reading it with my head tilted was what I tried there. No, Zental, it can't be anywhere else because I cannot leave this room.
Yeah. This is a locked room. You can't leave at all until he solves the puzzle.
And I thought that would have had it because that did reduce them all into something that are all single-digit numbers.
So,
Leave it to me.
Can't really look at it diagonally either.
how'd you get that, Dragon Cat?
Wait,
Oh my.
isn't that the one I just tried?
No, you
No,
had
you tried
9874.
Oh, I typoed.
Congratulations, you got it.
Okay, so it was looking at it sideways. I just derped.
Yeah, the code isn't what it presents itself. It's each of the 4 lights is showing a vertical pattern of beeps.
Oh my god, I forgot that. Oh god,
I
oh.
got it.
Now I remember what this puzzle was, and I remember fucking hating it.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I never solved that one myself.
Well, I got most of the way there on my own.
Let's be fair, you did get there all the way on your own. You just needed someone to point out that you made a mistake in the execution.
Yeah.
Confirming that it was not a mathematical operation saved me a lot of time, because that was the rabbit hole I was going down. I was trying all
Yeah.
sorts of maths on it.
Hilariously, if this was truly a Zero Escape reference in full, there would have been math.
Anyway,
Taze.
mon
So
ami.
this is the unlocking device to the unlocking device.
Reusing gimmicks that were already used does conserve energy.
And developer time.
A keyhole again.
Huh?
Did we ever get a key? I believe we've already searched this room from top to bottom.
Yeah, but I discarded it from my inventory the moment I thought it wasn't used anymore.
I mean, you have another thing that's key-shaped.
I do.
Congratulations! You've solved the final dead room! And here's your reward.
Ding, ding,
Yay! Looks like we cleared it.
ding.
With our powers combined, I am Captain Planet.
Yes, Zintal, that's a Glock. I've got it.
Actually, no, it's not a Glock. It's a Magnum. With our power,
Who cares about clearing it? Why does the exit feel like it's not opening?
huh? What do you mean it won't open?
I'm going to save the day with the power of hope and this gun I found!
Are you
Time.
serious?
Time
It's not opening.
to summon my persona! Satan!
Oh my god.
Didn't I just tell you that?
That's...
It's not just the exit. Even the door we entered from isn't opening.
Maybe the game isn't over yet.
Could it be?
Is there any chance that that thing I found earlier was just joking around?
Seems like you have something on your mind.
When I first arrived in this room, I received a letter.
Ooh. Was it J? That's my favorite letter. A letter?
Mine is F.
I'm sorry.
I thought it was just a prank, so I didn't have a chance to tell you.
Enough with the excuses. Hurry up and show it to me.
Yes, it's this.
Solve the mystery of the final dead room, and you will obtain the right to play the life-threatening game. About the life-threatening game, it's life-threatening roulette. P.S. You are held liable for setting the roulette's difficulty. Depending on the difficulty, I've prepared special prizes, but make sure you don't overdo yourself. I see. So that's what it meant. I've played Lisa before.
What does it mean?
It means the games up till now were just the opening act. From this point on is the real performance. Life-threatening roulette. That's probably like Russian roulette. See, a gun came out of there. Which means I have to use that to play Russian roulette, right?
Hey!
Russian roulette?
What are you afraid of? You're just a toy. Then, that's a good point, Zen.
You can't!
You can't! No matter what, it's too dangerous.
Hey, Monami, there's something I wanted to ask you. In all honesty, I don't really understand the rules of Russian roulette.
Hey!
Ah, if that's the case...
Monami, why do you, who continues to portray yourself as sweet and innocent, know the rules to Russian roulette?
Load one bullet into the cylinder, then spin it. After that, point the gun toward you and pull the trigger.
You can't!
Wait! You can't do that! There's a 1 in 6 chance you'll die!
Obviously, it's because she has the same taste in anime as Celeste.
A 1 in 6 chance of death, which means the failure rate is only 1/6. You know, I noticed it said that he'll leave setting the odds up to me. Why do I get the feeling Nagito is going to load 5 bullets into the chamber? He's the ultimate lucky student. He'll be fine. Hey, is that rule really okay?
Ah?
I mean, if there's only a one... if there's
You're
only
supposed to
1/6
use
chance
6
of
bullets,
failing,
right?
Wouldn't the game be too easy? So, shouldn't it be the opposite? Remove 1 bullet from the gun, and then use it while there are still 5 bullets loaded. If you do that, there'll be a 1/6 chance of success. Yep, that would definitely make it a more thrilling game. See? I get Nagito.
What are you saying?
Let's give it a go.
Hold on, Nagito! What are you doing?
What am I doing? Playing Russian roulette, obviously. I've only removed 1 bullet, so there's only a 1 in 6 chance that I'll survive.
You can't! Please stop!
It's not much of a talent, but even I have an ultimate level talent, you know? I'm the ultimate
back,
lucky
Paul.
student. But if I can't win when there's only a 1 in 6 chance of success, then what kind of ultimate talent is that? I mean, if my luck gets me killed like this, there's no way you can really call that talent. If I'm truly the ultimate lucky student, I need to survive here. Isn't that right?
Please stop!
Ah, that sound just now. That was the door unlocking, right? Looks like we finally cleared the final dead room.
I'm scared of you, Nagito.
Really? Oh well, let's go. The octagon should be just beyond that door.
And the octagon that's inside it.
So this is the octagon, huh?
Huh.
What a distorted room.
Well done.
Congratulations, Nagito!
Hooah!
Hawawa, he's here.
Yaha!
Congratulations on clearing the final dead room! And you even challenged yourself at the highest difficulty with only 1/6 chance of success!
You know, I'm curious. He said that he prepared additional rewards depending on how difficult we made it for ourselves. Theoretically, does loading it with no bullets and playing the game still count as a clear, just with no bonus rewards?
Okay, here's a counter argument. Does loading it with 6 bullets and still somehow surviving count as a difficulty?
I would say yes.
Here!
Nagito keeps all the bullets in, and then pulls the trigger, and then a meteor falls.
No,
just
the gun jams.
Or yeah, he loads 6 bullets, he pulls the trigger, the gun jams, and it opens the door. Monokuma just can't even and ends the game right there.
The door unlocks, but Monokuma calls you a wimp. Yes.
I have a modest present for someone like you. Now then, this first.
Is this the Future Foundation's file? Didn't we already get this when we were at the roller coaster?
Uh-huh. Well, just think of it as an extension of that.
Extension?
Hey!
You? What are you giving without permission?
Let's see. And one more special prize. Here you go.
This crest. Is this Hope's Peak Academies?
That's right. This file. It contains your student profiles from your time at Hope's Peak Academy. Meaning, they're profiles that you guys don't even remember.
Our time at Hope's Peak Academy, huh? But after all this time, I still can't believe it.
What?
You mean that matter concerning your school memories?
I mean, a no-good person like me actually spent time with everyone else at Hope's Peak Academy? No, that's impossible. If that's true, how did I feel? Surely I would have spent my time feeling ashamed of myself for being in the presence of such greatness.
Jeez! Whether you're upbeat or depressed, I still don't understand you at all.
Phew!
Oh well. Anyway, I'm passing this along to you. How you use it is up to you.
Thanks. I'll take a long look at it later. So, if I look at these profiles, I'll be able to find out what Hajime's hidden talent is too. He'll probably be happy about it. Yay! Someone like me was finally useful. What are you laughing about?
Well, I just thought it was ironic. Out of everyone here, someone like you was the one who obtained Hope's Peak Academy's student profiles. I'm not sure if you're lucky or unlucky.
What does that mean?
But looks like things are gonna get interesting. Yes, Nagito. You might be the one who makes things much more interesting.
I don't really know what you're talking about.
Hey!
Hey, what are you planning? What's written in there?
Like...
Anyway, Monami.
Hey!
No cheating! You haven't reached the end yet.
Huh?
I mean, you haven't played Russian roulette yet!
But Nagito already did it.
What are you saying?
No!
No.
Damn it!
Get over here! Revenge of the Final Dead Room!
No!
Coercion!
Jeez, they're gone. In the end, I still don't understand what Monokuma was talking about. But for now, I'll leave this file for later. First, I need to investigate this room. It's not like I know how to get out of here. All these weapons, and I can't check them.
I felt really on point with Monokuma's voice today, especially for some reason.
I see. So there are a lot of firearms here too. There are handguns, grenade launchers even. But I don't see anything that looks like it could be the ultimate weapon. I wonder where their so-called ultimate weapon is. I mean, Taze and I know that sometimes the ultimate weapon that solves all your problems is a gun. Axes, swords, hammers, metal wires. There's a lot of items here that could be used as weapons. But I don't see anything that looks like it could be the ultimate weapon.
Is this just me, or was Cloud's Buster Sword right there?
Possibly, but it didn't look like the ultimate weapon, so.
Ha!
A window? Why is there only one window in a place like this? Looks like there's some kind of hidden meaning to it. But in actuality, what could it mean? In my mind, I entertained various possibilities as I walked slowly toward the window. And then, the moment I peeked out that window... Huh? This is... What I actually saw outside that window. It was completely different from any possibility I had in mind. I see! So that's what it was! What I saw outside this window, if I start piecing it together and think about it, yeah, I see. It seems I'm finally starting to get a larger perspective of the funhouse with this. The final dead room is on the other side of this door. I entered this room from this door. There's no need to bother going back. I thought I just did. Oh, what the fuck? A refrigerator? Here? I wasn't expecting to find drinks in it. But when I opened the door and peeked inside, I see. There are poisons stored in here. You could secretly kill everyone with poison. In a way, it can be considered the most powerful weapon. But in that case, you'd have to ignore the rules.
Ah, yes, poison. One of my favorite things.
There's a door on the floor? Isn't this the first floor of Strawberry House? Could this door lead underground? Based on the sketch, there shouldn't have been a bunker. No. Maybe what lies beyond this door.
Is the dinosaur?
Things are finally getting interesting.
You'd have to get on the
Amazing.
floor first.
As expected of a place that cannot be reached unless you clear the final dead room. Thanks to how I arrived here, all the separate pieces seem to have connected together in one fell swoop. A chain reaction culminating in the truth, all thanks to just one clue. I know that now's not the time to enjoy things, but this is definitely a good feeling. Especially that window. That's right, everything became connected from there. Thanks to that window, I realized the mystery of the ultimate weapon and the funhouse. Now, all I have to do is tell everyone else about this. But before I do that, I should finally take a look at the file I received from Monokuma. Especially if it's everyone's student profiles from their time at Hope Speak Academy. That's important. I cautiously opened the file and read it carefully, taking care not to miss a single letter. Carefully. Huh? Hey. I'm gonna guess
Hey.
this is Akane.
Uh,
Hey, can you hear me? Oh, no, it's Chiaki.
Can you hear me?
Hajime, can you hear me?
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say something?
Well,
It's been about 2 hours since we spoke to Fuyuhiko. I wonder if the elevator's been fixed yet. It'd be bad if we were still split up before the class trial, so maybe we should call them one more time. Hey, are you even listening? I only brought that up because I'm really worried.
Sorry.
So what are you going to do?
You're right. I'm worried about them too. Let's try calling Strawberry House one more time.
I think.
Yeah, that's a great idea, I think.
God. Spending so much time doing a voice like... the voice I was doing for Nagito is like from a different part of my throat than like everything else. And so it's like, that part feels sore while everything else feels unused.
Yeah, imagine how I feel when I have to bounce through all of these different characters who have very different ranges, or, gods forbid, when I'm playing Trails and voicing everyone.
The fuck you doing here?
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime.
Nagito? Why are you here?
Because I showed up.
You showed up? How did you even come here?
Maybe I teleported.
Huh? Wait. Please tell me the truth bullet says that he teleported. Damn it. Hey, answer me seriously. How were you able to come to this side?
Hey,
Before I do that, there's something I need to tell you guys.
There is?
I tried to investigate Strawberry House as much as I could.
now then.
I'll give you those details first. Let's hurry this up.
After being abruptly interrupted by Nagito, Chiaki and I learned about the results of his investigation of Strawberry House.
You got all your truth bullets.
Well, I guess these were pretty important. Especially the fact that everyone in Strawberry House heard that rumbling noise too. But what was that about the wall clock's alarm going off before that happened? Also, the fact that Strawberry Hall's button was broken is definitely worth noting.
Hey,
Also, there's one more thing I need to tell you guys. I've cleared the final dead room!
Huh?
Could it be?
You did the life-threatening game?
wow.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette.
Russian roulette?
It's a game where you load one bullet in a gun, spin the cylinder, point it towards you, and pull the trigger. I've seen somebody use it in Yu-Gi-Oh, but only in the subs. So, you really did it.
Man.
So that's how you're supposed to play it. So it would have been fine if I'd only used one bullet, huh? I guess it was just as Monami said.
Huh?
Actually,
I misunderstood and thought I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder, so that's how I did it.
You only had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving.
well,
But I'm still alive. After all, the only good thing about me is how lucky I am.
What's wrong with him? I knew he was strange from the start, but for him to casually do something so suicidal, I mean, if you know that you have phenomenal luck, and it's not like this is just a random thing, it's like this is a thing, a fact about you that you have phenomenal luck, I think if I were in that situation, I too would be like, so the odds are against me, what the hell?
Yeah, I can't disagree.
He's crazy. That's all there is to it.
Anyway, because I was able to clear the final dead room, I was able to obtain several rights. And one of those rights was the freedom to move between Grape House and Strawberry House. Not only that, but whenever I move back and forth, I don't even need to play the game again.
Move back and forth? Where would you even be able to do that? And how?
Man,
Hey, Hajime,
you stay quiet.
you've been repeating yourself over and over and it's bugging me. Can you let me speak freely for a change?
Wow.
Whoa!
Huh?
Anyway, I'm definitely lucky. Thanks to that, I was able to clear the roulette at the highest difficulty. And I obtained quite an amazing prize as my reward.
Is that the Future Foundation file?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a continuation of the file we received at the roller coaster.
Continuation?
There's even more detailed information about the killing school life that was in the earlier file.
The killing school life? Metal Gear? You mean the killings that took place at Hope's Peak Academy, right? As I recall, Byakuya was one of the students who participated in it.
But even when we learn more about the killing school life, it has no relevance to us whatsoever. There was information about the order of the killings and who the killer was for each incident. I find it extremely boring to read about the deaths of people I don't even know.
Right?
Besides Byakuya, of course.
Then it's just as I thought. That Byakuya was the Byakuya we knew, right?
But...
However, I can't say the information was completely useless. In truth, there are similarities between the killing school life and this killing school trip.
Similarities?
For example, the first murder involves someone important getting stabbed to death in an unexpected place.
Hey,
I hesitate to call Sayaka particularly important compared to everybody else in the cast, but okay.
Yeah.
Although,
Yeah.
Makoto's bathroom was definitely an unexpected
Unexpected place. The second murder revealed the presence of a serial killer among the group. And the third murder was actually 2 killings that happened in succession.
You know,
hey,
Huh.
something I had thought about, while I've been going through this trial, it has occurred to me, what if Nekomaru did himself in, like, Sakura? With the statue of Sakura in the lobby being one thing that made me start thinking about that.
Interesting. What do you guys think about these strange similarities?
Like, also, he is one of the other people who would be able to clear the final dead room. Because even if he pulls the bullet and the trigger comes out, I'm pretty sure he's bulletproof.
He's bazooka-proof, so yes.
Yeah. And if that's the case, I'm going to say that his motive for doing this was so everyone else wouldn't starve to death. He did it to save everyone else.
Interesting.
That is a good motive.
Anyway, did you already voice this line?
Yes.
Okay. It's definitely Why did I swap? Nagito?
You really want to voice Nagito.
No, it's more that I got stuck. It's definitely strange.
Well,
I can't think of these as coincidences, especially if Monokuma is behind the motives and driving the murders.
What are you trying to say?
hey,
By the way, the fourth murder of the Killing School Life was apparently ruled as suicide.
Huh?
Whether that means something or not is something each person should think about on their own. I just wanted to tell you guys the truth.
The truth? Are you sure you're not just trying to confuse us?
jeez.
Jeez, your complaints just never end, do they? If you're gonna talk like that, I won't want to tell you anymore. And I even learned what your talent is, too.
Huh?
Well,
Well, the file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one.
That seal.
yep.
Indeed. It's the Hope's Peak Academy school crest.
Perhaps.
Does that have information about our stolen memories?
How unfortunate.
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information.
Just mine?
Why?
Isn't that weird? Why only Hajime's information?
Jeez.
It's quite troubling that you would ask me that. I must say, it was always interesting that Hajime was the only one who couldn't remember his talent.
Right?
But that ends now.
Are you serious? Did you really find out why I was chosen by Hope's Peak Academy?
Man.
In a way, it's just as Chiaki said. Hajime's existence is special. Because you were just some reserve corps student from the reserve department.
Huh?
Well,
Unlike the primary department for main course students who possess ultimate talents, the reserve department is for reserve course students who enter the school through a basic entrance exam. Essentially, you're like a substitute or the second string. Well, even then, that's just a name only.
You know, is that why Nagito has started having an attitude with me?
Yup.
The reserve department pretty much only exists to increase Hope's Peak Academy's revenue stream.
Reserve department? Substitute? Second string? Revenue stream? That'll plan.
Oh
What
my
say?
god.
Like I said, to be a reserve course student, you don't need to possess an ultimate talent. You just have to pay a rather costly entrance fee and tuition. With the funds obtained from these exams, the Academy can focus on bolstering and researching talent. Through this, the symbols of hope can be raised.
isn't that right?
Which means you're just a stepladder, but you should feel honored. An average, talentless human can be put to good use for those who are known as mankind's hope.
What the hell does that mean?
Perhaps you simply weren't determined enough. Did you admire hope? Were you willing to sacrifice your body and soul to attend Hope's Peak Academy? Or maybe You were just obsessed with Hope's Peak Academy, like a fangirl following the latest trend.
It's not like that. I...
Stop it.
Wanted to become Hope? If that was what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope and possess amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't.
There's no mistake.
It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope.
You don't even know?
That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody. That's all.
Then... I'm just...
That's right! You were never an ultimate! You had no talent whatsoever!
Damn
You
it.
have to complete this sequence, I believe.
Okay. I don't have any talent. I'm just an ordinary high school student.
Man.
Aw, I feel sorry for you. Are you shocked to learn that you were the only one who didn't have a talent?
That's not it.
But still, if you think about it positively, it looks like there's no more reason to doubt you. Now that we know who you are, a normal, average, utterly unremarkable high school student, there's no way you could be associated with the Future Foundation. But if it's not Hajime, then who in the world could the traitor be? The survivor of the previous killing school life, Byakuya, would have been the most likely candidate. But now, that's probably impossible.
Hey.
Hey, are you listening?
Hold it.
There's no need for you to listen to this.
What?
Huh?
Well,
It may be important to talk about who the traitor is, but we need to focus on Mekamaru's murder first. Because if we can't survive the class trial, everyone is going to die together anyway.
In that case, would the traitor among those be killed as... Would the traitor be among those killed as well? That's something I truly wonder about.
Yep.
Oh well, it's fine. I'll stop for now.
hey.
You said you cleared the final dead room and obtained these files. That means you must have gone to the Octagon, right? Did you find
Hey.
the Octagon?
Are you curious about the ultimate weapon?
Is it a Pokemon?
So,
Did you find out what it was?
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Is there any reason I should answer that?
Huh? What the hell?
I'm the one who cleared that room, and I'm free to divulge any clues I obtained there as I see fit. Right?
Are you planning to keep it a secret? Are you planning to side with the killer again?
Man.
Like I said, I'm not on the killer's side. That hasn't changed since this began. How many times must I repeat myself? I just want Hope to shine even brighter.
What you're saying doesn't make any sense at all. Just tell us already. Tell us about the ultimate weapon.
Jeez.
Jeez, I guess I have no choice. I suppose I can tell you one little tidbit. You're right. I did go to a place that seemed to be the Octagon. and I found many a different weapon there. But I didn't find anything in it worthy of the name Ultimate Weapon.
Don't lie. There's no way that's possible.
Stop it.
Coming from someone with no talent like yourself, that's truly offensive.
What did you say?
Oh.
Fine, I understand. Now's not the time for us to be fighting anyway. Ugh. If you won't tell us, we gotta do it ourselves. Now, shall we get back to investigating Nekamaru's case? You better hurry. The class trial is gonna start soon.
You're right.
I haven't even seen the crime scene. Also, the guys in Strawberry House should be coming over to this side any moment now.
Bye now.
Then, while we're at it, I'll go on ahead.
Hey.
Hey, Hajime. It's okay. I already know.
That's me.
Oh, right.
It's okay. I already know. You want me to focus on Nekamaru's case right now, right? It's true that I'm shocked, but now's not the time for me to feel like that. Right now, I can't afford to be the only one who's depressed. I need to survive with everyone else and return home. That's what's most important. Isn't that right?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm relieved to hear that. We should get moving then.
Yeah, you're right. I should just forget about it for now. I need to focus on Nekamaru's case.
Yeah, so there are two real reasons why I actually want to voice Nagito. One is because he's fucking nuts. And you know how much I love voicing characters that let me go ham.
Mm-hmm.
Two is because he has two tone changes in the game. I have returned from the depths of hell.
Gundam!
Yo.
Yo, sorry we're late.
Hey.
Just so you all know, it's all thanks to me. I'm the one who fixed the elevator.
See? It's just as I said, right?
Hey.
Hey, are you even listening to me? I'm trying to stand out here.
Hey.
More importantly, Kazuichi, did you look into that matter I asked you about?
Huh?
Huh? Oh, that thing about the compass? I looked into it while I was coming here, but I think this compass might be broken.
You stay quiet.
I didn't ask for your opinion. Just tell me the results.
God damn! Huh? Well... The compass needle rotated 180 degrees while we were riding the elevator.
The needle rotated 180 degrees?
I see. It's just as I thought.
Huh? Hey, what do you mean by that?
Well, that's obvious.
Obviously, the elevator most likely rotated 180 degrees.
The elevator rotated?
Now then.
I should go investigate Nekamaru's body.
As if he were thumbing his nose at us, Nagito began making his way toward Grape Tower.
Oh my!
The hell is wrong with him? Doesn't he seem pissed off or something?
Nagito, what do you know? How much do you know?
Fuck off, Hajime. I've made you wait.
Judgment!
The time has come to destroy all murderous illusions.
Let's see, you were tasked with investigating something too, weren't you?
Damn right.
Nekamaru should be inside Grape Tower.
Yeah.
I'll go on ahead. We were a little late.
Guess you're not gonna tell me yet.
I guess it's a good
Hey,
thing
hey.
you're going a bit long tonight.
Yeah.
I guess Nagito is like a tardy detective.
What are you talking about?
See? It's a trope in mystery games. They always come to the crime scene late, just to make an important discovery. But they can never reach the truth of the case. They just end up feeding the main character's assumptions. Yep. Well, in Nagito's case, he's not the type to feed anyone. He'll just make things even more complicated.
That's true. He's such a troublesome person. But lately, I feel like he's been acting weirder than usual.
Well? I don't think a new discovery is bad, though. He might be able to find something we completely overlooked. He doesn't have purple hair, though, so,
Speaking of overlooking
50-50
things.
chance.
Okay.
You're close to getting it. It fully grown.
Yep.
As soon as I came over here, I checked this first, but it looks like the panel was definitely forced open.
The elevator panel?
Hey,
It might be better if I explain how the elevator was broken, huh?
No, I heard the gist of it from Nagito. They broke the elevator by tampering with the safety device, right?
right.
Oh, it looks like word travels fast. Check out that panel over there.
You know, I'm a little amused that no one who came over on the elevator questioned why Nagito was here.
I am also amused.
It's just as I thought. Looks like they forced open the panel and changed the settings by tampering with the safety device.
It definitely looks like the panel was forced open, which means the elevator was broken at Grape House. Of course, now that we know that certain people have liberty to travel back and forth through different means, that means nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You serious?
Amaru, are you serious?
Damn it!
Damn it, I don't know who did this, but this is pretty fucked up.
Hey,
Now's not the time to get sentimental. Come on, we need to hurry up and investigate.
But we've already investigated everything we can here.
well,
No, you haven't. There's still something you should be able to investigate more thoroughly. Now that Mikon is no longer with us, we can't perform an autopsy. You know,
Right.
Not like that would matter, considering he is a robot now. Kazuichi should be able to disassemble the body, right?
huh?
It cannot be!
Is that true? Are you going to disassemble Nekomaru's body?
I won't forgive you.
Don't screw with me! Hasn't Coach Nekomaru been through enough already?
You don't know?
Been through enough. We need to perform this investigation so we can find out who the killer is. Or perhaps you don't want to know, Akane. Maybe you don't care about what happened to Nekomaru.
Damn it!
Why, you?
You stay quiet.
If you suck at using your brain and you really want to know who the killer is, try not to interfere so much.
Damn it.
Jeez.
Come on, Kazuichi. What are you standing there for?
Ah,
Damn it, fine. I just have to do it, right?
Say it.
I know I said I wanted to see his insides, but not like this. This is just too much.
well,
Come on. Are you guys feeling okay too? Now's not the time to be staring into space.
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you. I thought he was just treating me differently ever since he found out I have no talent, but it seems like that's not entirely the case. His attitude towards everyone else is strange now too. But why? Now's not the time to look away. I need Kazuichi to disassemble Nekomaru's body.
damn it!
We've come so far. There's no way I can get sentimental at a time like this. I feel awful for Nekomaru, But this is necessary if we're going to find out the truth behind this case.
As he forced out his voice through his clenched teeth, Kazuichi faced Nekomaru, his eyes full of determination, and began stabbing his tool knife into Nekomaru's body. Huh? Where did you get that tool knife?
Huh?
Nagito gave it to me. He said he had it ready before we even went to the amusement park.
So, Nagito did that too. It's like Nagito has full control of the situation.
Maybe...
Looks like the damage to his head is the reason.
Huh?
Reason Nekomaru died. I mean, stopped functioning. His torso is covered in huge dents, and his parts are dislocated. Maybe a gear shaft broke too? Well, for now, I tried disassembling Nekomaru's chest. That should help us learn something, right?
If that's the case, I need to look at Nekomaru's body one more time. I think I know what it's telling us. Apparently, Kazuichi has finished disassembling Nekomaru's body. I should probably check it out one more time. Clock!
Clock.
Nekomaru's chest panel is open. The clock inside is completely exposed. The hands of the clock look like they're pointing to 7:30. Also, it looks like the clock's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. Which means this clock broke the moment the alarm started ringing at 7:30 a.m. But 7:30 a.m. is strange, right? I mean, we should have arrived at Grape Tower just before 7 a.m. for Monokuma Tai Chi. Is this clock malfunctioning? No. Wait.
I've already voiced this line, just...
Telling us about his radio clock.
And how he's totally a Time Lord.
His big radio clock.
An accurate radio clock that never slows down, huh? If that's the case, why does this broken clock say 7:30 a.m.?
Goes into the menu for that truth bullet, crosses out name radio clock, puts in Time Lord powers.
Nekomaru's chest and left leg are tied up with a strong metal wire, almost as if he'd been bound. But the killer was able to take on the robotic Nekomaru. Who did it, and how were they able to bind him? The tip of this... Oh, we already checked this last time, didn't we? Yeah. What's wrong with him? He's crouching over Nekomaru's body, and it almost seems like he's glaring at him.
You're the worst!
Jeez, this is the worst.
Huh?
Jeez.
You guys overlooked an important clue. I swear you're just the worst. As I thought, there's no way I can leave this to you guys.
What are you talking about?
Well...
I found this under a fragment of the pillar that tipped over.
Is this a doorknob?
You don't even know?
Looks like the screws came out with it. Like yours. That wouldn't happen unless you applied a ton of force to it. Plus, it looks like there are scratches near the base of the doorknob.
Hey.
Don't you think it's strange?
See?
If we examine the far back door in Grape Tower, the doorknob is still intact, right?
Now that you mention it, you're right.
Now then.
If that's the case, where did this doorknob come from?
Probably from the door that we haven't been able to check because it is behind the fourth wall. If it's not the door that leads to Strawberry Hall, then there's only one other possibility. It'd have to be the door connected to the Grape Hall that we entered from, right?
Well,
Well, it makes sense to think about it like that. We should try it out.
Try it out? How?
you don't know?
We take the elevator to Strawberry House, and we enter Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall. That's the only way we can see the other side of that door, right?
But the button to open the door in Strawberry Hall is broken, right?
It's obvious.
We can just repair it! After all, we have the ultimate mechanic on our side.
Well,
Well, you're right, but I need parts to repair the door in Strawberry Hall. And I swear to fuck, Nagito, if you're about to point to Nekomaru's corpse and say that I have a bunch of parts right there, I am going to deck you! Anyway, I can repair it if it's broken, but if I don't have enough parts, there's not much I can do about it.
But you have plenty of parts right here.
huh? See?
Just use Nekomaru. I'm sure
Oh my
if you
God!
go to his body, you can find parts you can use.
Oh my fucking god!
Hold on! Are you saying we should use parts from our dead friend?
It's called recycling! It's a much better alternative than disposing it with the rest of the junk, right?
Oh my fucking god!
Hey,
Well, Kazuichi, is it possible or impossible?
Like you said, I could probably use those parts to repair that button, but
Seriously, hold on! Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door?
huh?
Jane?
Now who's oblivious? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there.
You don't need to worry about that at all.
Huh? I don't need to worry. What does that mean?
Now then.
Kazuichi, we should go over to Strawberry Hall so you can repair the door.
Hey, I'm not finished.
Hajime, you're going to come later too, right? It'd be really bothersome if you didn't. I mean, if there's someone in the tower, the door won't open at all.
Right?
So you at least make sure you're not pulling my leg.
After tersely saying that, Nagito left the area.
Huh?
what the hell happened to him? He seems on edge about something.
Give me a moment, I'm taking care of something.
Who knows?
Damn right.
Ah, that reminds me. Nagito asked Kazuichi to do something weird for him, right?
Yep. It had something to do with how the elevator spins 180 degrees. I wonder what it could mean.
Hey,
Actually, to tell you the truth, Nagito asked me to do something weird too. He told me to investigate all the clocks inside both buildings.
The clocks?
So, I did what he said and checked them all, but none of their clocks had their times messed up.
Jeez.
Excuse me. But why did he ask me to do that in the first place? I don't get that bastard at all.
For now, why don't we head over to Strawberry Tower too? Along with the doorknob matter, there are still many mysteries surrounding this that we don't understand. If we go to Strawberry Tower, we might be able to solve some of those mysteries. Maybe.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Looks like that's all we can do. Let's head over.
You're right. What Nagito said about the door opening, what is he planning to do about the chain? It looks like it won't come off easily. So does Nagito have a plan or something? Jeez. I don't understand this at all. To Strawberry Tower. Thanks to Kazuichi, the elevator's working now. Alright, let's go. We walked into the elevator and made our way to Strawberry House.
What's
Oh,
up?
Shit. I was trying to run. It's been a while since I've been
Hey.
to Strawberry House.
Hey, you're here.
Hey.
Kazumichi, how's the repairs go?
Yeah, well, the damage wasn't too bad once I got the parts, so I was able to fix it right away.
You!
You got a lot of nerve saying that would use Nekomaru's parts without my permission.
Hey!
Oh, well, I mean, even so...
Now then.
Anyway, now that we're all here, why don't we hurry up and try it out? What will happen if you press the button to Strawberry Hall's door?
Even so.
But there's no way it'll open. You haven't done anything about the chain.
Hey!
The door to Strawberry Hall behind Nekomaru's body was blocked off by that chain, remember? If you didn't do anything about that, it doesn't even matter if you fix the button on the outside.
Well, we'll know if we try it out.
You.
It's not even worth trying it out!
No. We've all come this far. If he's saying we should try it out, then we should give it a shot.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be great. Should be talking to everyone, by the way.
Yeah, but answers to mysteries.
I am concerned.
I do not quite understand, but if it will satisfy Nagito, we should definitely try it out, at the very least.
You pissed me off.
Not even worth trying it out. Hajime, just hurry up and do it so Nagito shuts up.
It's a waste of time. The door won't open as long as that chain is on the other side.
Fine.
There's no need for the skyline lamentation art of the demon mouse. I shall let you fiends press the button.
Nagito seems really confident about it. I wonder why. Maybe he knows something.
Huh?
Just so you know, my repairs are perfect. If the door doesn't open, it's because of that chain, you know.
Hey.
Now then, can you hurry up and press the button already?
With Nekomaru's spirit to guide us, he will open this door for us. There's no way this door will
Aggressive button pressing maximum power!
Not when the other side is chained up. With a feeling of resignation, I press the button. Huh?
Hey!
Well, why did it open?
More importantly, Nekomaru's on the other side.
Impossible!
Where did the chain go?
Hold it.
Hold on a sec. That's not the only thing that's strange.
That's right. There's no other way to say it. This definitely looks weird.
So...
What do you mean? Huh?
Hey!
Hey, doesn't this all look the same as when we were in Grape Tower?
Yeah, you're right. When we were inside Grape Tower, Nekomaru's body was in front of the far back door. Which means his body should be in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. So if we entered from Strawberry Hall, his body should be right in front of the door as we walk in. Why isn't it like that? Why is Nekomaru's body in front of the door to Grape Hall?
Hey!
Not just that, the parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body have all moved too.
Body isn't the only thing that moved. Even the tipped over pillar and the spilled oil. They've all moved the exact same way.
The crime scene looks identical to how we saw it when we entered from Grape Hall. Everything that was at the crime scene inside Grape Tower shifted to the opposite side. As if it all rotated 180 degrees, right? I can't imagine that the floor actually rotated 180 degrees, but... is that really what this means? No, it's more than that. I feel like there's an even greater mystery here. A mystery so great that it could drastically affect the outcome of this case. We might have to rethink this. We might need to fundamentally rethink how we've been approaching this case.
I see.
The chain disappeared. This strange feeling I felt when I went back and forth between the two towers. Yep, just as I thought. It was definitely the right choice to confirm this.
Just as you thought? And you already knew about this mystery?
You have a bad habit of relying on others when you don't understand. Why don't you try investigating first?
Why don't you
Jesus
try
Christ,
shutting the fuck up?
Nagito.
See?
That door at the far back with a picture of a grape on it. Maybe there's a clue hidden there.
There's a clue on that door? Yeah, missing doorknob. It's the door with the picture of grapes on it. This should lead to Grape Hall. Wait, huh? One of the doorknobs is gone? It's like the screws came out with it.
Now then.
It's the same as that doorknob that was on the floor.
See?
See? The screws came out with it, right?
And the doorknob next to Nekomaru's body came off the door to Grape Hall.
Well, that's what it looks like.
Perhaps it's safer to say that it came off the door at the far side of the Strawberry Tower. When you said clue, you were talking about this? But what is it a clue to?
What?
Huh? Did you get even more confused? No need to worry. Just one clue will change everything.
Huh?
All the mysteries will be solved, as if everything were linked together, if you can reach it. Just like I did. It's my show now, bitch.
What does that mean? Even if I ask him that, Nagito probably won't give me an answer. So it'd be a waste of time to ask.
It appears that it's time for the class trial!
Yay!
To tell you the truth, I'm tired. Extremely tired. I feel like spending the rest of my life hibernating already. Man, I know it's bad, but I'm so sleepy. I just want to ditch. Though I really don't feel like it. I'll show you my serious side when you come to the class trial.
God, that's like me on a daily basis.
Even though it's
Yeah.
impossible since it's so annoying, you can count on me to take this seriously.
Like,
Mood.
I will say, I've been tempted to get a VTuber avatar, because, like, it might be nice to do something. I don't I don't want to do face cam because like I don't like showing my face.
Same.
But like a VTuber thing might be nice. But if I do so, it's probably going to be of Earth, and the default expression is probably going to be half-lidded eyes because I am perpetually
Adorable.
a sleepy bitch.
I will smooch.
Looks like it's going to start. Another class trial.
Hey, hey!
But how are we supposed to get to the trial ground?
Damn it!
You're right. We can't do anything unless we get out of this building.
I can't help but notice that this tower is circular, much like the trial rooms.
Hmm?
Akane, did something happen?
Oh.
Hey, hey!
No. Well, do you guys hear something?
Hear something?
Hey, hey!
What do you hear this time?
Suddenly, as if cutting off Chiaki, our surroundings started to shake and rumble. And then it suddenly appeared before us.
Oh, well, fuck you, Nakomaru's corpse.
Diggity, diggity, kuma, kuma, kuma.
Trio.
I like the way that looks there. It looks so happy.
Screen cap it.
Is he telling us to go inside from here?
Get in my belly!
Alright!
Alright, I'm gonna go. Just hold on, Nekomaru. I'll make sure I avenge you.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Please, at least be a little cautious. It's obviously a trap.
It appears you cannot escape.
I agree. I detect the sense of danger. Even my familiars are saying, do not go inside.
It's nearly showtime!
How interesting! If you can kill me, you're welcome to try. Try stabbing your sword through my very heart.
Now then, we shall get moving as well.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Ah,
It's annoying, but if Sonia is going, there's no way I'm not gonna go.
damn it!
But it's so damn annoying!
Hang the fuck on, Kazuichi. I have something before you go in there. You dropped this.
Dropped what?
I guess it doesn't matter
Check the
if
voice
it's a
text
trap or
thingy.
not. One by one, everyone went into Monokuma Rock.
Oh my
Until
fuck.
I was the only one left. And when I was about to take a step forward,
We're the same. The same stepladders.
huh? Nagito was suddenly standing next to me with his eyes locked onto Monokuma Rock. Other than small movements of his mouth, he was perfectly still.
Well,
You and I are just stepladders. For everyone who holds the title of Ultimate. I always believed that I didn't mind. Unlike you, I know my place.
What are you saying?
man,
That's why I was prepared to become a sacrifice at any time. And from that, true hope would be born. I always believed that the talent that survived would be true hope.
damn it.
But it wasn't. There is no hope amidst all this killing.
Of course there isn't. What kind of hope can come from killing people?
What?
Hmm? Really? My Narsway? Are you suggesting that sacrificing others for hope isn't real hope? But you're wrong. Sore wa chigao, yo motherfucker. It's only natural and extremely obvious that strong hope devours weak hope.
Isn't that right?
After all, that's what it means to live, right?
There's no way I'm going to accept that.
Well,
Oh well. It's not like that's what I wanted to say to you anyway.
Baka.
hey,
There's this one novel I like. It's a peculiar mystery story.
Huh? A novel?
The story's told from a point of view of a high school girl involved in a serial killer mystery. But when you get to the end, surprise, surprise! The girl was actually the killer! Of course, the story is written carefully so that the reader doesn't learn the ending in the middle of the story. The protagonist is just a projection of the reader, and this projection turns out to be the killer. Which means the killer you were looking for the whole time was inside you all along. How do you feel about novels like that?
What the heck are you talking about? You're just jumping from one topic to another. And I can't comment on a book that I've never read before.
no good at all.
Such a normal answer. I should have expected that from a talentless reserve corps student like you.
Wait a second. His comment just made me realize something. He's saying that someone who doesn't have a talent is of course going to make a normal response to things. Meaning that anyone with the talent is going to make some sort of abnormal response. That, combined with them having special talents, are all the Ultimates autistic?
Ha!
I mean, they definitely aren't.
I will say that I am, for anyone tuning in who may not know me quite that well, I am saying this as an autistic person.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all three of us are.
I'm not.
I do not. Yeah, Taze is not.
Oh.
I mean, I'm ADHD, but I'm not on the spectrum, I don't think.
Which is why he gives normal responses to things. The real killing game was the friends we made along the way.
I mean, kill your friends.
I know that you don't matter at all. So why do I care about you?
Jesus fuck!
You admire hope. I love hope.
Right?
In some ways, we're similar. But maybe that difference is what's making me so emotional.
Enough already. I don't have time to argue with you. Let's go. Everyone's waiting.
Man.
Everyone, huh? So you still believe you're just like everyone else?
Those are two completely different sentences, and you know that.
Reserve Corps students are so full of themselves.
God, I want to punch Nagito so fucking bad.
Nagito's chilling laugh continued as he disappeared in the Monokuma Rock. Calm down. That's right. I need to calm down. I took several deep breaths, and once my nerves had settled, I stepped into Monokuma Rock. The elevator shook violently as it descended at an ever-increasing speed.
When we're in a normal elevator that shakes this bad, it reminds me how efficient that elevator in this funhouse was.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true.
The elevator continued to shake and descended deeper and deeper. Suddenly, it stopped, like it always does. And the door opened.
Oh God, it's ugly.
I like it, actually.
I understand your desire to applaud this wonderfully vulgar trial ground.
It is an
Seriously,
assault
I
on
took
the
decoration
eyes.
and tips from Kefka Palazza.
It is an assault on the eyes.
Screw
But
you.
it's so... What?
Nothing.
But it's so exhausting to discuss useless things. So let's just get on with it already.
So sad. My chest hurts.
You survived the game of Russian roulette.
Forcing everyone to do this is so sad.
I need to play on the extra
come on
difficult
now.
setting. Hey! Don't go talking without my permission after I've said my catchphrase.
Now I'm really angry!
Otherwise, I'll roll a dice and based on the result, I'll give you a sex change operation that many times.
A, what's that going to do to a doll? 2, I mean, any even number, I mean, they would just end up the same.
Without anesthesia.
They're a doll,
This
they'll be
is-
fine.
This is Monokuma. The torture is the point.
What an extreme. My heart's not in
Now
that
then.
line.
Now then, let's get on with it once again. Let's get a move on, boys and girls. And everything in between.
And so it begins. I hoped this would never happen again, and now it's happening for the 4th time. The curtain to the 4th class trial was about to open. Nekomaru Nidai, the ultimate team manager. He was more passionate, more daring, more honest than everyone I'd met. Though one could say he was full of shit. Truly, he was more man than any of us. He sacrificed his body to protect Akane, and his appearance changed drastically because of that. But he still tried to live earnestly. And just when I finally got used to his new form, Nekomaru's killer is one of us. Killing someone because it's the only way to survive is no excuse. I won't let this be excused. I won't forgive this. The person who betrayed Nekomaru, who betrayed their friends, I will never, ever forgive them.
So,
So,
keep going.
this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun.
So I underestimated the amount of time it would take. So keep going until it's 12:30 for me. I don't mind.
Are you sure?
I could, but at the same time, the start of a trial seems like a good spot to end things for now.
I'm positive.
Okay. Fuck it. We'll go for another hour.
I'm also thinking of myself here. Partly because we haven't seen the spend time events with Nekomaru. And right at a save point, right at a new point I can jump to in the chapter select is the ideal time to do so.
Okay, but here's a counter argument. If we save that for after the trial this time, we'll be able to do both Nekomaru's and Gundam's all in person. Wait, fuck.
What?
Nothing.
God damn it.
I cannot believe I just did that. I cannot believe I just did that.
Well, let's
What
get
the
this,
fuck?
Let's get this trial on the road.
then, let's
I
begin.
don't even
During
know
the class
how I did
trial,
that.
you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote
I am
for who
so
done it.
fucking sorry.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened. And that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Well, at least I still get to figure out why and how.
I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go. Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident? We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower from Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning? Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Of course you're
Thank you,
not.
Sonia.
You're much classier than that.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck. So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer. Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes. One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here!
Now. Enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously. We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
Suk, I want to make it clear that I do forgive you.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon.
Huh?
Well, the weapon is obvious, right?
Huh?
What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You could totally tell just by looking.
You can tell what the weapon is just by looking? It wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. The only thing at the crime scene that looked like a weapon was probably...
Well, at least we can catch him to this.
I am so genuinely confused how that happened.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first. The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime!
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him!
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
Let me just double check the, things. Yeah.
That's right! It was a surprise beating! The weapon is decided!
Hammer in the tower is the weapon. Like you said, it looks like that's the case, but...
I guess we should figure out the weapon first. The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime!
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him!
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
That's right! It was a surprise
Let's see,
beating!
was it on that? No, so it's on the other one.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first. The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime!
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him! Damn it! I guess we should figure out...
Give me 1 second.
Uh-huh.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime!
Please forgive yourself.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that and beat the crap out of him!
No, that's wrong! No, I can't accept that that hammer was the murder weapon.
Like, I will say, I still have
Why
no
not?
idea how or
Why can't you
and so
accept
both
it?
of those are things that I'm looking forward to figuring out.
A lot
I
of oil
guess
was
so.
flowing from Nekomaru's
The Leo
body,
approach.
just like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru,
Wait,
you'd...
how did I accidentally turn on auto? Right button. Okay.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon. Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon. Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Baby gangsta? Me? Just so y'all know,
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to test you guys.
What?
The nickname we've been giving him is something that's actually a thing.
I thought, maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
It seems that was a waste of time.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
But it's the thing I tried twice as the subject.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
The actual weapon has oil on it, but if it's something at the crime scene that oil on it, see the broken pillar.
I see!
That I tried multiple times.
The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon! Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar!
I will say it's interesting how Akane is 2 for 2 on being correct so far.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
Yeah, that pillar was pretty frickin' heavy, but there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Huh? Who are you talking about?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body! With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be stupid! He ain't the type to commit suicide!
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
Well, I guess you're right.
Well, everyone's win streak has to end sometime.
What the heck?
But it does bother me a little. That word, suicide. No, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit suicide.
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
I mean, obviously, you don't have to lift a pillar, you just have to pull it down.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Huh? For reals?
Yes, for reals.
I love Sonya in this game when she speaks about
Sonya
like,
trying
using this.
Yeah, Sonya using slang is fantastic.
It's great.
I see.
Slang,
So my gut
swears,
was
what
right
have you.
after all.
It's hilarious.
All right, it's up to you, Sonya. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonya, here I go! There's no need to lift that pillar.
Just let me double check what it says on these.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
Hard captor
They
Sonya.
aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over. Considering
you're
the
the
pillar's
killer.
weight, it
Or would it be
probably
Kuma
exerted a ton of
Captor?
force.
Sonya, you go, girl! I'm getting hella excited!
The killer murdered Nekomaru by tipping over that pillar. Is that really it?
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
Hammies.
What about tipping the pillar over?
No, that's wrong!
Yeah, because the fragments were under him, not on top of him.
Haven't we
If
had a
Nekomaru
trial
was
that had
crushed by the
something like that
pillar,
before?
then there should have been fragments on top of his
yes.
body.
Huh?
It was.
Fragments?
Oh.
Pekka.
Huh.
What?
I was gonna say it was Sakura's case from the last game.
I mean, when you mentioned the magical princess kind of thing, I was thinking of Pekko's mask.
No, I was meaning like pieces under or over.
Oh yeah, that happened during Sonya's, during Sakura's case with the cup on top of the glass.
Mm-hmm.
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
I briefly considered that too, but it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already!
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we?
Huh?
There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
You guys, the same as usual. You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh. What did you say? Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Hey, Nagito. What the hell happened to you? How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Huh? What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill!
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
Ultimate weapon?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly.
These guns.
Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon!
Fucking called it.
I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory. It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon!
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark devas of destruction.
I see.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this. Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Except for Hajime?
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse. Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower. But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower. It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
For show! I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
Oh my god. We're all a terrible influence on Sonia.
Yes!
The two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that. Well, this one's obvious.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower
I'm so glad I picked
are
up...
actually the exact same place.
I'm so glad I picked up the
that's
skill
the secret
that
of the
these.
funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape are actually the exact same place.
No, that's wrong! Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
Like, the thing is, I know they're the same place because the items in there stay. We're just wrong about the layout of things. But that seemed the closest to what could be potential.
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
What the fuck are you talking about, Jesse?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something. If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again.
Bow down! Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
Well, we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it. While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
Sonia, that is in very poor taste for someone like you to say. Okay, I'm thinking it's probably oil on the floor.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene?
Allow me to cut through those words! Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor.
Huh?
When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
I mean, I did like seeing that bow down intro.
Yeah.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Also, you know, Nekomaru and the pillar being moved between
Yeah,
them.
the E-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
No idea, huh?
This mystery ties into the secret of the funhouse. But we don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. Then, the only thing we can do is rely on the one person who has those clues.
Hey, Nagito. I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up. Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly. It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Determine? Is he talking about the traitor? If so, why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? Did something happen to him?
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
He performed the appropriate action in order to learn the secret. Could be talking about the life-threatening...
Tampering with the crime scene.
You're talking about the final dead room, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you. At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
That's
Of course,
right!
because he's a-
We did find
Because
it.
he's... Oh, yeah. I was about to say,
took
because he's
a
a ultimate
picture?
lucky student.
Yep.
Nagito grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner pocket.
See? This is it.
And as he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture.
Let me explain it to you again. I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think it's weird? If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Lots of things that shouldn't make sense in this picture?
Then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
What doesn't make sense in this picture? I'm gonna say the fact that there's nothing on the other side of the tower.
Here! If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was,
Huh, nailed it in one.
Congrats.
Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle, which means If you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it. But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
Son of a gun. It took me
I
forever to
see.
get that one.
And is that it?
Like, this fucking trial and investigation in general just stumped the hell out of me, so...
Oh yeah, I remember that particular spot the thing section being really weird and finicky.
Oh, that's not the only one.
I'm just really good at spatial reasoning.
Yeah, I noticed, Mr. Gray's bonus and Savage Raids.
Mr. can easily navigate a room in complete darkness as well.
Yeah, stop boasting about your superpowers.
Nagito said there's lots of things that don't make sense in this photo, which means there are other contradictions contained in it. Perhaps the fact there's a lower level?
Here! You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
No, Monokuma's cursed eye gives him 2 more turns.
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me, if you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this. It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student. Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
The other clue? Is he talking about that one time?
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already.
Top floor. So the third floor?
But the Monokuma Archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
Was that thing just now another hint to figuring out the mystery behind the funhouse's structure? The reason Nagito appeared from the third floor. Using the photo he took, I might be able to find the answer if I just think about it. Alright, let's do this. I have a bit of an idea. But, we'll see. Zoom.
It's time
Wait,
to
how do I jump?
It's time to Neum and kill the bitrate. Sorry, viewers.
$1080 mind boarding.
Question 1.
Yeah, of course they exist. What kind of stupid
What
question
kind of
is
a
that?
question even is that?
Yeah, that's a not great question.
You son of a bitch!
Yeah, the mind boarding sections start getting really mean.
Yeah, like, come on, just let me hold down the A button.
This minigame isn't the worst in the series. I mean, obviously, it's not called Hangman's Gambit.
They're the same building.
It's still not particularly my favorite, though. Far from it, actually.
What I hate is everything in my body is telling me I want a Neum, but I can't. Because
and also...
I literally do not have enough reaction time if I do.
Yeah, there's that, and also, it's kind of visually disorienting.
Yeah.
I can only imagine how much hell this would be for somebody who has vertigo.
Vertically.
It's all coming together!
They're all blue.
Zen, I'm thinking
Got it.
less
I know the
Sonic
secret of the
2
funhouse.
And more Knuckles Chaotix.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go? There was only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Same building, different floors?
Then the two houses aren't two different three-story buildings. They're actually one six-story building?
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
The floors above Grape House.
I see! On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located. Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the fourth floor above Grape House.
Oh, snap! I never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is four-sided, and Grape House is six-sided, right?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon, overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them. And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
You've just been Kuma'd! Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a funhouse?
Then it's true? The building was really like that?
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building!
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building. Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House, Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple. Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
Her delivery has
watch
just been
me.
spot on.
I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
Senpai will never notice you.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Know your
Hurry up,
limits.
dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight! So
Starting to
which
feel
one was
bad
the
for
fake
him.
body? Shut up! Just pick one of them!
Oh, he's crying. Oh.
I'm gonna solve it.
Let's see. So we've got the tipped over pillar. Chain. And strange feeling in the tower.
Then hurry up, dumbass! One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight! So which one was the fake? Shut up! Just pick one of them!
Okay, so we're refuting either that one of them was a dummy.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash! Then hurry up, dumbass!
Let's see.
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually...
Let's see. It's actually a dummy. We've got the tipped over pillar. Chain.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with
Mechanical body. Chain. Strange. Feeling in the tower.
It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You told... So which one? Shut up! Just pick one of them!
Like, I unironically love watching Kazuichi get owned because, I'll be honest, even though I'm voicing him, I kind of freaking hate him.
I like him a lot more than I did in my initial playthrough, but at the same time, watching Sonya utterly devastate him is delivered with such perfect comedic timing every time.
I mean, yes, but at the same time, it's like, Soda is basically Teru with a little more manners.
Nah, I'm gonna just have to say no to that.
I wouldn't say more manners, I would just say a little bit more focus. He is very particular.
He also doesn't overt... Well,
Soda is to Teru as a sniper rifle is to a shotgun.
I just... He's kind of pathetic.
Let's see.
To be honest,
yeah, he is.
Oh yeah, that's not the question here.
It's a bit annoying that I've only got the two statements that I can deal with. So we have the dummy and mechanical body, and they both seem to be saying something about Nekomaru's body.
I don't remember if it's particularly relevant to this sequence, but
wait, even
don't
if it's
forget
assembled
that
parts
you can...
Kazuichi arranged looked exactly the same. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's this one because of that statement. Meaning
Okay,
that it was clearly
just
not
wanted to
something
make-
established beforehand. Okay.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash! Then hurry up, dumbass! One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy!
No, that's wrong! Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Huh? Me?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said,
The parts that he arranged when he disassembled the body all moved.
right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right? The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke. You are joking, right?
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was,
He's too stupid.
he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall.
That too.
It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
Like I said, perfect comedic timing.
Oh.
I'm even more disappointed.
Soda, take the fucking hint. She wants you to be the killer because
She
you
wants
don't
you to die.
fucking leave her alone.
She wants you
Take
to
the
die.
take the fucking L and go touch some grass.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
A device like that? A device that transports things to different floors in the same...
Wow, everybody's just being snarky bitches today.
Gee, I can't possibly think of a device like that. Do you suppose it might be similar to that thing that we've been using to move between Grape and Strawberry House this whole chapter?
You mean an
Possibly.
escalator?
Who could say?
Yes, an escalator. I feel like I've seen that before. Alright, let's do we're seriously doing this?
Yes.
Yep.
We're seriously doing this.
I love.
God damn it!
This game gives me. This game sometimes.
I was trying to be fancy about it. Oh my god.
Game?
Whatever.
Yeah, honestly, just fuck this game.
Worst
so-
minigame in the series.
I am so glad that they got rid of it in the V3.
Oh, thank Christ.
Yeah,
You
Hangman's
must
Game
be
is still
talking
there,
about
but
an
it's
elevator.
infinitely more tolerable.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
It's the tower itself. The inside of the tower is one big elevator. Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator. So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive just like an elevator.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower? And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower?
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right? But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
They're in the middle of the floor. Since it didn't change, this includes the body, the pillar, and the oil. We've been talking about that stuff for a while now. There shouldn't be anything strange about them, not even the fact that they all moved with the elevator. One thing those all have in common, they're all on the floor.
I see! Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
And?
And?
Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer. The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
Only the floor moves.
I see! So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Only the floor moved.
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Just for show? Why was something like that necessary?
To create the illusion of how the funhouse works.
So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Did you hear that, mon ami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Okay! Okay, I have trivia about that.
What?
What?
So, that fucking line. So, here's a fun little bit of trivia for you about Danganronpa as a whole. Originally, before we had an official localization, the entire first game and most of the second game only had any sort of English translation through some one random person on the Something Awful forums.
Uh-huh.
And on the Something Awful forums, apparently, they have a list of things that, if somebody types them in, gets replaced with a certain other word or phrase. Gently caress is the phrase that replaces any instance of the word fuck.
I see. I see.
Considering it was something awful, that's much, much better than what I thought it was going to be.
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right? The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse.
I'm still at a loss as to why this relates to the murder.
The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Is the ultimate weapon something dumb like gravity?
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What a pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right? If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
I see. Now that you mention it, I completely forgot about that matter.
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality?
It's on a spiral.
Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator. Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
I agree. What does this mean?
What does it mean?
If the two houses are connected vertically, the position of the tower should be the same in both houses. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in Grape House, the tower was on my right. And when my back was facing the elevator in Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. How can I break through this contradiction?
If the two houses are connected vertically.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning
It's clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
Okay, I think it's the second statement.
If the two houses are
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
What?
Damn it!
If the two houses are connected,
The elevator should move.
The audio.
vertically, not horizontally.
No, that's wrong! The elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
Ah, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Meaning,
That's
as
better.
the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees. was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side.
I had it exactly correct.
Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
Have you forgotten where we are, Fuyuhiko?
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all. You're inhuman.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with. I'm different from these lowly humans.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff. What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my... I can't believe I have to explain that now. As long as you know what an Octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
I mean, that's an
Why?
That's an 8-sided polygon.
I see! If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable.
You learned that in fucking elementary school!
I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
Oh god, this part fucking enraged me. Like, this part should not make any... This part makes no goddamn sense.
I mean, I know where the octagon would be, and it would be on the far end of this.
Okay, you would think that.
Crap!
Is it the tower? No.
Crap!
That's a hexagon. That's a fucking... Yeah.
Crap! Crap!
Is it the entire outside area?
Crap!
No. Elevator?
You know what, I'm just gonna let you suffer on this one like I suffered.
I have literally clicked on everything in this picture.
No, you have not.
Okay, now I've literally clicked on everything in this picture.
You actually still haven't, surprisingly.
Okay, so I've clicked on Strawberry House, Grape House, the elevator, the halls, the towers, and even the outside of the area.
Do you want to know?
Is it the sky?
No.
I'm
Is
only
it
asking
invisible?
if you want to... What?
Is it invisible?
No,
Technically.
Is it a shadow? No, that's Grape House.
Crap! This is my...
Yeah, let's retry.
We will never give up!
Alright. select the very top of Grape House.
I did!
Here!
No! You clicked on the top floor of Grape House,
You're
not the
talking
top
about the secret room
of Grape
surrounded
House.
by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Why is that place the Octagon?
You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house? If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
Yeah,
That's
this
basically
part
the gist of it.
pissed me off.
The true identity of the Octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the Octagon.
Learned?
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the Funhouse, which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru. Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the Funhouse from the scenery, and then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon, so they killed using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime. It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
The funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon? What does this mean? How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And who is the killer that did that?
Alright, this is a good stopping point.
Yes, definitely. Ugh.
Hiya!
Let's see, doesn't it do a save point at the end of the Monokuma time?
I think so.
Okay.
Why, hello there! I thought of a new bad word to call Monami.
I can already tell I won't be pleased by this.
Then let me say it right away.
I'm already used to insults and slander. There's no way I'll get hurt by a mere word.
Monami is a serious stoufatly.
That's much more straightforward than I expected. Stoufatly, huh?
That's not it. That's not it at all. Stupid, fat, and ugly. The perfect jet stream attack, and incorporating all these words would be... Ta-da! Stoufatly.
Huh?
Hawawa? There's a fat hidden in there.
Okay, everyone, all together now. Monami is a serious stoufatly.
And Monokuma is a serious punching bag.
Yeah. Alright. And we are going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and... hello and goodbye.
We're gonna save the rest of this trial for next time, and hopefully finish it up before we have big fun times the following week.
Yes.
Yes.
I shall see you all next time.
Yes,
And,
thank you all for attending this super long stream. Like, holy crap, we went for almost 4 hours.
Yep.
The prep was worth it. Even if apparently my brain wasn't ready for it.
I mean...
Your brain wasn't ready.
I mean, that kind of dum-dum... That kind of dum-dum is gonna happen eventually. Like, if it wasn't you, it was probably gonna be me.
Probably. Anyway.
Wow. Not even trying to deflect it onto Hannah? Heck you.
Nah. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Oh, Ray,